Well, welcome back. Hey, I found another awesome little home movie shop on my grandfather. This one documenting a little sailing trip they took from San Pedro Harbor to South Coronado Island off the coast of Baja. Now, first of all, what we're looking at right here in the harbor is the SS Manhattan. Now, one of the hints that let me know this is probably 1940 was the pre-war markings on the side of the Manhattan to ward off U-boats. Also, my grandfather started shooting color film in 1940. Now, obviously, they're still here in the harbor watching the Manhattan take off. Now, in 1941, it was taken over by the U.S. Navy as a troop ship and performed that duty until, I think, the end of the war in 1946. There they go, taking off into the distance. And again, of course, they're still in the harbor here. Now, in just a second, you're going to see, there we go, San Pedro. They're cruising through the harbor. There's a shot there on my grandfather's boat. There's my grandmother in the foreground. And holy cow, does she ever have red hair. You never know when you see these things in black and white. Color makes a big difference. Now, that structure you'll see there is a fuel dock. It's still there today. You can see in this little photograph I've included right here, a current one. You can even still see the little water tower on the top of that structure. Now, you got to keep your eyes open here watching my grandfather's stuff. Here is a Boeing 314 float plane that's landing in the harbor right there. It was capable of flying across the Pacific and the Atlantic. You could book a flight from San Francisco to Honolulu. It was only 19 hours. Now, here we go. They've landed, they've anchored here. I believe this is what's called as Casino Cove or Smuggler's Cove on South Coronado Island. That structure you saw right there was a casino that was built in 1933 while Prohibition was still going on. Unfortunately, less than a year later, Prohibition ended, and the Mexican government decided to make gambling illegal, so the casino shut down. However, shortly after that, it opened up as the Coronado Island Yacht Club, and they invited guests for seafood, fishing, hiking, glass bottom boat rides, etc. Now, there's not much left of that casino, just some footings that are left there. Now, my grandparents very often traveled with a sister boat, and this is it right here. I think it was named the Stella Morris. Beautiful. Looked like it was probably 50 or 60 foot catch. A lot of wood on that thing. Another, again, high maintenance boat as well, but beautiful lines on that thing. Now, here is my grandfather's boat, teak deck. Lots of wood to take care of as well. He looks very comfortable, one leg over the gunwale, heeling in the wind right here. There's my uncle. You saw in the distance right there, there it is again, a silhouette of South Coronado Island. It was about 2 miles long, a half mile wide. You saw the two middle islands. The North Island would have been out of the picture to the right. The islands are about 8 miles off the coast of Baja and about 7 miles south of the maritime border. There's my uncle and his buddy, who's now taken over the helm. Again, they traveled on lots of these vacation trips that my grandparents took. Now, we know we're finishing our journey right here. This is back at the entrance to Los Angeles Harbor. That's the Los Angeles Harbor Lighthouse, also known as, I believe it was called Angel's Gate Lighthouse. All right, well, hope you like this little trip back in time. Thanks for watching. All right, aloha.